me down, pulls me down, pulls me down low. Honey, it's raining tonight, but storms always have a night, have a night. Tell me you're covered tonight, or tell me lies, tell me lies. I want you to know that it's our time. You and me bleed the same light. I want you to know that I'm all yours. You and me, we're the same force. I want you to know that it's our time. You and me bleed the same light. I want you to know that I'm all yours. You and me run the same course. I want you to know that it's our time. You and me bleed the same light. I'm better under your reflection. But did you know, did you know, did you know, no, that's anybody else that's met ya. It's all the same, all the same, all the same glow. Honey, it's raining tonight, but storms always have an eye, have an eye. Tell me you're covered tonight, or tell me lies, tell me lies. I want you to know that it's our time. You and me bleed the same light. I want you to know that I'm all yours. You and me, we're the same force. I want you to know that it's our time. You and me bleed the same light. I want you to know that I'm all yours. You and me run the same course. You and me run the same course. I want you to know that it's our time. You and me bleed the same light. I want you to know that I'm all yours. You and me run the same course.
Oh, yo, look towards the darkness.
Nah, yo, look towards the light.
Yo, what the? Yo, what is that? Nah, man, that's a black hole.
Yo, it's.
I leap over lies in a single pound. Struck by knowledge of self, figure super scientific powers. Now I run through the ghetto, battling my arch nemesis, Mr. Ignorance. He's been trying to take me out since the days of my youth. He feared this day will come. I'm hot on his trail, but sometimes he slips away because he has an army. They always give me trouble, mainly hatred, jealousy, and envy. They attack me. They think they got me, but I use my super science and I twist or three. I see sparks over that building at me. I dip, do a backflip, then I'm in the heart with bookmarks. Ignorance hates when I drop it, but no matter what he do, he can't stop the profit.
Joe Prophet, come here real quick. Yo, I just saw Ignorance downtown. Let me put you on. Word, he down there bugging. He got them ill and out.
Let's continue the saga, mad drama. I met this chick, she said she knew where Ignorance was at. I said where? She said downtown. He had. I think the line is a setup, I can smell it, but Ignorance is running rampant. Aight, baby, show me the exact spot. Meet me at Hoyt and Skimmerhorn at 3 on the dot. So I hops up on the A train, I'm being followed. My 7th sense is danger. I turn around, it's anger. And he brought a marble along. It's the same old song. Despair and animosity got broke with the swiftness. I don't know what they think this is. I feel a sharp pain in my neck, now I can't see on my hair. They hit me with a dart filled with the pork chop serum. I tried to hold on, but before long I dropped. When I awoke, I was locked in the barber shop, trapped in the barber's chair. Oh no, they're gonna try and cut my hair, but that can't stop the Prophet.
Yo, Prophet, ignorance is tired of you following them around. We about to put an internet out right now. Animosity, fear, what's up? Get him,
A few minutes passed by, I hear a buzzing noise. It was that chick with some of Ignorance's boys. She said, Prophet, we got you beat. By the way, I'm Mr. Ignorance's wife, Deceit. But enough talk now for your hair.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
Hit on my laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense is God sent. You gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious, I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flagrant foul. Your score, I'ma take it down. All of your trash talking was pointless. Say it now, you slacking in goaltending. My actions are bone chilling. Got the home court advantage. I'm back on the road winning.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come
I gotta hold a city down anyhow. They gon' have to really bow. Totally dominate the game in front of any crowd. I keep it 100 while you only keep it 50 thou. I can conquer any style. Victory is in me now. My time is now. Who said it was later? It comes natural. I got a competitive nature. Look at them guys when I'm coming. They be hot and I'm hunting. Luckily they been ducking me. You see lots of them running. Challenges, I embarrass them. They a dime in a dozen. Full of fire just like a dragon straight out of the dungeon. I'm just rising above it. You just lied to the public. I serve a purpose. You nervous with butterflies in your stomach. Don't try to intimidate me. You couldn't scare me with lip. I'm spontaneous, smart, dangerous, fancy and quick. My trainer told me to work. He ain't prepared me to quit. I'm the only captain who's sailing this championship.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, we'll be watching the Orlando Magic playing against the Miami Heat. For the Heat, they've been on a tremendous run, and we're deep enough into the season now to know that it's no mirage. These guys definitely for real. Now, if you want to see a stat sheet stuffer, you're going to want to keep your eyes on Freak in this one. He's been putting up a number of double-doubles in this recent outing, Shaq.
You know, Freak knows that he can do more than just be a scorer on this team. He's a great passer. He's a great leader, especially for a young guy. He's looking for a shot. He's being active all the time, and he's really helping the others play at a high level, Ernie.
I haven't seen a guy like this come into the league in a long time.
Stop it.
I'm serious. Not a guy like this who has multiple ways to impact the game, Shaq. Not just one way. He's exactly.
Oh, you called me a one? Boy, I will reach across the table and knock you out right now.
It's been a long time since you've been in the league.
But you said you just called me a
one-way player. I said in a long time I hadn't seen it. I didn't say I hadn't seen it before.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
We are live from Amway Center for an Eastern Conference contest with the Magic in Orlando. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Take a look at the Heat. They're one of the most dangerous teams in the NBA right now. No question, they've won 7 of their last 8.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, this team is really homed in on wanting to play its best basketball prior to the All-Star break. They want to have some positive momentum going into that break, and the way they're playing, they're going to have it.
Definitely. You know, you don't want to go into the All-Star break feeling bad about yourselves as a team, and you don't have to worry about that because they're looking great.
So here's Miami's starting group. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. The big men are Bosh and Whiteside, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the 1 spot. And what a year it's been for Freak. It hasn't gone unnoticed, as he'll be part of the All-Star game. What a dream come true for him.
And you certainly can't argue against Freak. He earned his spot on the All-Star squad, Kevin. Making that roster is one of the hardest things to do, and his play this year has been outstanding.
And a big part of this weekend for the players is just getting to hang out with their peers in a non-competitive environment. I think, Clark, that I heard Freak was invited to relax with some of the big guns.
Yeah, it was Freak, Curry, Harden, and Davis all hanging out this All-Star weekend. As much as these guys compete on the hardwood, it's kind of nice to get together within the fraternity of the league and just enjoy each other. Doesn't happen a lot, but it's kind of cool to see when it does.
Now, here's Wade. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. Dang with the bucket. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Now here's Jennings. He's guarded closely. He dishes it to Vucevic, and stolen by Whiteside. Here we go, all alone.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far to say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
How about, guys, that's one of those dunks that you probably want in your career highlight reel.
Here's Jennings. Following the basket by Freak. The drive by Jennings, and that one's good.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
There's the dish to Wade. And there's another one for the Heat.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Let's take a look at some of the leaders of the NBA. These point guards have been shooting lights out during the last month. Freak number 1.
And he's been...
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Orlando shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
The Magic trail by 5. Jennings kicks to Vucevic. Gordon with a screen on Wade. It's Oladipo on the wing. Wade is covering. Clock at 4. Here's Vucevic. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Second free throw, no good. The Heat leading by 4. Wade has the open look. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Here's Vucevic. Another miss by Orlando. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Indiana Pacers.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's guarded by Jennings. Here's Mr. Clutch, and he dunks it down.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Dang with the bucket. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Miami.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
Chris Burke has some information for us.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He told his guys their offense needed to run through Mr. Clutch. That's how much confidence Coach has in his ability to get their offense operating at its peak level. And given his track record, that confidence is well-deserved. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. To the paint. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws. The defense keeps coming up short. Just no solution for Mr. Clutch. He's already got 9 points and 1 steal as well.
You can tell he's got it in his mind that he is just going to take this game over.
And it takes confidence and skill to be able to do that, and he's doing it with major composure. There's no doubt about it. He's in control and making it happen for himself and his team.
Stoudemire, the screen. Here's Mr. Clutch. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Mr. Clutch has got 11 points.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
For three, Fournier. The rebound by Johnson.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Here's Mr. Clutch, covered by Peyton. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Dishes it to Vucevic. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Vucevic has got 5 now. Here's Mr. Clutch. No good on that last second attempt there. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Heat lead by 6. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. Here's Freak now on being selected to his first All-Star game.
It's a huge honor, you know. I mean, I couldn't have an All-Star kind of season without help from my fans, teammates, and my coaches. So I got to thank them for supporting me and, you know, helping me get to this point.
What do you think, Clark, about his All-Star selection?
Well, I think it was deserved, Kevin. I mean, the All-Star game is the who's who of the NBA, and you want your best guys front and center for that showcase, and he deserved it. He definitely qualified for it.
Oh, nasty. Oh, nasty.
Woo. And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Orlando. And Miami with a change here, too. Whiteside's checked in. Augustine dishes to Vucevic. Picked by Vucevic. Fournier, that's for 2. Miami grabs the miss.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Bosh, the screen. Here's Mr. Clutch. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Mr. Clutch has got 16 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Out of bounds, magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
Taking a look here at some numbers for Nikola Vucevic. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Averaging about 18 points per, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's a threat to go off in any game from anywhere.
Some guys just have the gift, and he's one of them. You need points, he's your go-to guy.
And he jams it with authority.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Luol Deng is checked in for Winslow. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Oladipo. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers, boy, was he tremendous. He finished with 42 points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Bosh, the screen. Here's Mr. Clutch, headed by Augustine. Kicks to Deng, and the pass to Mr. Clutch. Just 5 to shoot. Feeds it to Richardson. They get it back.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Here's Mr. Clutch, headed by Augustine. Here's the 3. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Fournier. Johnson the screen. Fournier passes to Vucevic. And let's see the leading three-point teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Heat.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate from long range.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Johnson. And it's Jen. In for Augustine.
Yeah, what a play right there. Got his man tumbling to the floor, and then the balance to knock it down.
Unbelievable move. Rush hour handles supreme right there.
It's like they forgot that anybody else is on the floor. They're just going at each other right now.
I know it's a team game, but every now and then, guys detour into the one-on-one action that we've got on our hands right now.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now here's Jennings. Tight defense on him. Misses in close.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, energy has been the difference, and they're fighting for every loose ball and giving as good as they get on the inside.
Oladipo outside. Passes it to Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. The wide open look here for Vucevic. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. And that's now 9 points for Vucevic.
Miami calls timeout.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Making some changes. Hezonja comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Payton in for Victor Oladipo. And a new group in for the Heat. Stoudemire's checked in for Whiteside. Johnson comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Dragic in for Mr. Clutch. Dragic kicks to Johnson. Wade against Payton. Wade dishes to Johnson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. 1:06 left to play in the first half. Left side, Gordon. There's a good screen. There's Hezonja. The three-pointer, no good.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Move the ball.
Dragic the pass to Wade. Back to Dragic. 4 on the clock. The 15-footer. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
6-second difference between shot and game play. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. And that's 11 points for Vucevic.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Outside, Dragic. Puts one up from 19. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific shot there. I mean, he was calm, he was poised, didn't rush it at all. You got to tip your hat to him. That was well done.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Heat out front. They're up by 10. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. But I don't try to force it on offense. Good things happen. And that's why I've had success here early on. Yeah.
Slow and steady wins the race, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. Our shot selection couldn't have been better. That's the first thing I'll say. I want to see the same patience and decision-making in the second half. Our offense in the paint was a positive. Our entry passes were sharp, and you showed off some excellent post moves. Really nice footwork down there. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all four quarters.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Dang and Bosch, your small and power forwards. D-Wade out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Whiteside in at the 5.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Jennings kicks to Vucevic. It's back to Jennings. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the
Oh my goodness, he's just getting nasty on them now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin.
Spacing.
Randy Whitman was just going over the plan with his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Vucevic. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. The next thing he talked about was the pace he'd like to see them playing at offensively. He wants it to be a fast-paced game, pushing tempo all the time. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Jennings kicks to Vucevic. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Oladipo misses. The Orlando Magic come into this one following a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense, or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
Mr. Clutch, the pass to Whiteside. Heat moving the ball around. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Miami needs to get a shot off. Dang for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
To the inside. It's deflected. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Finished off the break. Tang's got 10 points.
And I like how he puts himself in. Position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg. With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Outside Jennings. Here's the break. Here's Mr. Clutch. And the Heat, another 3.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
And Oladipo kicks to Vucevic. No good off the back of the rim.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now. That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far. And a moment here to see the numbers for Dwayne Wade. Averaging about 11 points, 4 assists, and 2. Rebound. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
And you know, that's what stars do. It isn't always about scoring 50 points. It's about making plays consistently.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Hezonja, he's checked in for Johnson. Evan Fournier comes in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Brandon Jennings.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And he's got 41. There's the bucket. Good.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Dragic. Finished off the break. Dragic has got his second bucket. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Heat.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Orlando, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. The feed to Payton. Vucevic a screen on Dragic. Here's Hezonja. Miami grabs the miss. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. The shot's good for Mr. Clutch.
Tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Magic have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Jennings out there with DJ Augustin. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then it's Watson. And it's Hezonja at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Magic, Joe Johnson.
And the first one drops. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Orlando. Johnson comes in for Fournier. Johnson hits them both. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Now here is Augustine. D right on him. Oh, that's blocked. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Off the screen. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
And that one's good.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
That's good, and the assist goes to Watson.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Augustine with the steal. He feeds it to Watson. Knocked away. Here's the break. Here's Mr. Clutch.
Freaking almost intimidating the defense there. They didn't even try to get back on defense.
Well, I don't think it would have mattered even if they did try to get back, Greg. I mean, there was no way anybody was going to beat him to the bucket there.
Here's Augustine. And that one goes long.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Winslow. No good with the triple. The Magic have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Watson, the pass to Hazania. Johnson right side. Johnson sets the screen for Augustine. Johnson, a wide open look, and he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
Great pass that time by DJ Augustine.
The Heat have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Johnson from outside. That's good. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. To the inside, Johnson dishes to Dedmon. Count that one.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Miami's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
There's the dish to Winslow. And there's the pass to Mr. Clutch. No one near him. And there's another one for the Heat.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Heat.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of...
playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And just bulldozing their way through this season series. The victory here tonight makes it 3-0 for the year. With 1 game left to play against the Magic.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Mr. Clutch. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Luol Deng is checked in for the Heat. Here's Watson. Shot is no good. Excellent D from Mr. Clutch. Miami controlling the game. It's Richardson on the wing. Passes it to Mr. Clutch. Misses the three.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Here's Augustine. No good. Well, he'd go the other way with it. Here's Mr. Clutch. Goes up on the wing, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Here's Augustine, and the rejection by Stoudemire. Here's Mr. Clutch. That's good.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Joe, congratulations on this win. This was a game where we saw plenty of great sequences, some nice runs put together. What changes for the team out on the floor when you guys start rolling like we witnessed here tonight?
We just picked up our energy and effort. We was able to get some stops, got out in transition, started making a few shots, and it just kind of got contagious.
Well, this was fun for us to watch, Joe. Thanks for the time. Guys?
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And time now to head over to Ernie Johnson for the 2K postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
Just an unreal performance for him in so many ways. That was a player at the absolute top of his game. It's hard to imagine someone being any more dominant than he was tonight.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
You guys have been making it look too easy the last few games. How long do you think this will last?
We don't think about that. To us, there is no winning streak. We go into each game feeling like we can win, and we do everything in our power to make that happen. Simple as that. It's the only way you can approach this kind of thing without driving yourself crazy. You know what I mean?
Any reason you had such a hard time taking care of the ball tonight?
There's no excuse. I just got to be more deliberate with the choices I make. You get careless with the ball in this league, and teams will make you pay. And that's on me.
So you've been selected to play in the All-Star game next month. Do you feel like you were deserving of the selection?
That's a strange way to ask that question. So I'll just say that it's an honor to have been chosen. And I'm excited to get the chance to go out and represent this team and these fans. The All-Star game has always been one of the highlights of the year for me ever since I was a little kid. So it's a great feeling to know I'll get to be a part of it this year. So that's it, I guess. Looking forward to it.
It's late and I'm awake, staring at the wall. Open up my window, head floats out the door. No one else around, the shimmer takes my eye. I lift my head, blinded by the sky. Feel my way in front, following the sound. It moves away so fast, fall down to the ground. I know there's more to come. Jump back to my
Let's take them back.
Yeah, 94. As the preacher takes the pulpit, fix your coat, prepare for 40 below spit. 7 days of heaven's ways and hang-ups. Chris and Ryan again, and we wishing anybody who isn't wishing us well bankrupt. A L and whatever else ain't up. As far as me, I'm still caught up in all the... Still calling my expendables, cause it's hard to believe I can fit all of them boys in one... And the streets start trembling. It's way too many it seems. Too many witnesses. Up and down with their visions of what a street is. I call it the seesaw syndrome. Syndrome, maybe you make a mistake, you lose. And this is for the real hip-hop. So would never, ever, ever ask me, am I here to replace Guru?
Word? That's how you feel up on this track? Little try on that.
What you trying to rap now?
Yeah, yo, Royce.
What up, man?
We just lamping in the studio, you know, doing our thing.
Okay.
Bugging out, you know.
Right.
Little test run. So,
I need you to speak with your hands. On the count of three. Everybody now, 1, 2, 3, go!
Talk to him. Who stepped up in this rap game and seen acting fool?
Me and Preem, both names go together. Lot of frontin' like they ill.
Word. I think it's time to move on to the next one.
Tell them where I'm from. I make the 6 straight jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums. Get burnt by the California sun on the west side. East Coast, where you at? Just got to New York like a net on a jet to London. To Brazil, to Quebec, like the whole world took effect to Ferg. Tell them, lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your town? Say, get in with the business, I'ma be there in a minute. I just booked a Paris ticket, thinking Russia need a visit. I'ma run it to the limit, and me on my way to Venice. LA got the people saying,